Hey, welcome back to FTL Multiverse. Still flying assault cruiser. We saved Jerry. We killed... well, Sierra's dead. Blasted herself in the face. Now we have... yes, this weird thing. We had some people ask me to kill a lady. We went to the lady. Jerry said, don't kill the lady. Talk to the lady. We talked to the lady. She told us, let's go trap the guy who gave you the job. So that's what we're going to be doing. So there you go. Well, you've been negligent, and it even seems like you talked to her. I think we both know we can't let you leave. Looks like a fight is inevitable. I don't know if we need to kill or damage. I'm gonna go in for the kill. Because that's what we're good at. A simple lad. So much for training engines here. Let's log down. Get into stabbing range, Ellie. As you wait for your ship to arrive, you find a stash of scrap likely meant to serve as your reward, and you complete the mission. Nobody survived, I see. Well, that's fine. All we needed was the ship. We'll get to the bottom of this. As they board the derelict ship, they rewarded you for giving them the ship. Oh, cool. Oh, and then there's nothing? Alright. Other than enough rebel diving. Do we go to Spider Town? Let's see what our options are. None, to be honest. We don't get to pick. NG Harmony. Well, there's no... oh wait, there is... no, I can't reroute here. Oh, I can. The Harmony is not to be confused with the Harmony, led by the Harmony. Well, showed the remains of some massive superstructures and a warrant out for bandit smugglers. Been lookout for anything out of the ordinary. Do we stay here? Yeah, okay. Well, the NG are known for their peaceful nature, particularly don't catch you doing anything illegal. Ministry works, I hear. How did we get you again? It was something weird, wasn't it? I am gonna go. We need to talk to Ellie first, for most. Concerned about Ellie's mental state, to check in on her. Finally staring at a pack of stolen cigarettes in her hand, pondering them deeply. When she notices you, she stashes them in her suit and spins around in a circle. Another day, another entry on the list to cross off. Yippee! Super duper excited for the next one. Who's next? We're going after my old ex-friend Remy the Rekma. He plays poker with some friends at a local establishment and we're going to crash his little party. He was always so funny with his goofy accent and his big ears of his. Too bad he didn't have my back when I was sacked. I saw that little treacherous ne'er-do-well shaking hands with Sammy and welcoming him onto the cast a week before I got the pink slip. And traders deserve a little payback, don't you think? Once again, it's near the end of this sector, so... hopefully the next one is the spider, because I don't think we have time for anything more. Map data. Sure. Okay. Why offer then? Wow. That's a pretty decent beam, actually. 3 seconds, 3 system damage. % system damage. We still don't have any augments. It seems this whole run has been ratted avoid. Well, we have the deconstructor, but do we have another? Yes. The battery. Ooh, we're close. I seem to know a beacon, yeah. Callie! Eruption, my masters are tingling. What could this be? Shall we find out? Callie's voice suddenly switches from her usual high-pitched one to a much more reserved, matter-of-fact tone. Signal intercepted, origin unknown. Begin transcript. For hearing this, we are in dire need of help. Quarantine has been breached, but we cannot hold temporarily. Prime already suspect we've broken through. You need to find and tell them we're assuming standard education protocols. What the frick? That was wacky. Unfortunately, it seems we're all out of time for math today. Goodbye. Alright. Let's bring on the missiles. The drone parts are better off sold to the merchants. Speaking of, there he is. Has nothing to say about Oben being here. Take the fuel. Seems traveling merchant has found his way to his beacon. Fancy seeing you here, stranger. Got some new goods. Ultra burn. Ultra burn's nice, don't get me wrong. I would be down to 6 shots though. Let's just stay with our weapons. I like what I have. Seven shots and an ultra burn maybe. We'd have to get another weapons upgrade. More chaos aboard the enemy ship though. Nice ship and fancy seeing you jump in arm to teeth, immediately broadcast surrender. We're friendly. Please go to Harmony Link. He has cloaking, but it's not active. I don't know what that bomb is, and I want nothing to do with it. Substance transmission, language, yeah. Am I not able to tame you? Using the crew lab. Alright, well. Also, what happened to my shields? I was using those. Blah blah blah. Recognize my databanks. Subscribe. Blah blah blah. We do not have the time for that. We're not gonna do another multiverse thing either. Then again, how cool would it be to send Jerry all the way up there? Okay, I've convinced myself. I wanted to make something. The onboard lab? Look for Jerry. You notice Necronoid plush in the back. Aww. Just go inside and talk to him about it. Oh, I got that strange. I got that a long time ago when I was just a little kid. My mother. She always said I got my love of Necronauts from my father. Not that I ever really knew him, but you know. When I was young, I used to watch Ellie. She's here! Can I not introduce. My god, is there not an option to introduce them? I used to watch Ellie the Equinoid show almost daily. Man, the guy who played Ellie sure was dedicated to his role. For my 7th birthday, Vance had a guy dress up as Ellie and come to my birthday party. The Vance never liked Ellie or Equinoids. As a kid, I never really got it. Now I feel like it was some weird personal grudge. Jerry shrugs. Either way, that plushie's old. I've had it since before I was even in Vance's custody. I had a blowout with my uncle one time when I refused to kill some Equinoids on a hunting trip, and he was pretty mad. I was so scared I had all of my Ellie stuff on the floorboard so he couldn't take it away. Not that I think he ever would have. For as much as he hated Ellie, he loved me more. He suddenly leaps towards you and grabs you in a gigantic bear hug, squeezing you so hard you feel like your organs might rupture. I love hugs. Yay, hugs! A long time ago there was someone else I used to hug a lot. I don't remember her name, so strange, but I remember her hugs. There seems to be a strange sadness in Ellie's voice, but quickly dissipates as they're scattered. Psyche loses focus and proceeds to the next random adventure. You notice Obed spinning a strange gold disc between his colossal fingers. You inquire as to its purpose, which Oben happily explains. He holds up the disc, revealing it to be a carving of an eye. It's a gift from an old friend, a religious token of some kind. Curious. Oben sighs. Was never a big one for religion myself. It was an old pantheon my people used to worship. Mostly benevolent, but certainly harsh group of deities. But, well, after what happened to us, either gods were never real or they were never worth believing in to begin with. Oben pockets a token. It's a harsh world without a guiding light, friend. But we all make do. Take care. Yeah, this costs something, doesn't it? No, oh, 3 drone parts. Start trading the horse. Can you man stuff now? No way, right? No, okay. That would have been messed up. Is it a good fighter, though? 1 for combat damage. Like, much as I like Oben, I guess Oben's our tank, though. Yeah, okay. Alright, so Laith is done throwing herself into the abyss of death and despair, so that's good. Alright, Ellie. You know, you have a Superfan on board. His name's Jerry, apparently. Didn't think the two would get along, not knowing how Ellie is at the moment. Anyway, Near my establishment is no casino nor bar. It's actually a militia outpost, albeit a fairly casual one. Various non-militia civilians wander about, and a section at dining hall hosts a group of rough but friendly-looking militia soldiers that are engrossed in lively banter. It shouldn't take too long to find Remy. Well, we're in for the long haul. Simply follow the noise of the crowd of militiamen. You realize the banter is being cast over a routine poker game. As you approach, the contrasting bright pink of Ellie's suit causes many heads to turn. One man in particular, a very unusual small rockman, seems to be most shocked of all. Stefan, what the blaze are you doing here? Rockman pulls out a seat and offers Ellie to sit, but she ignores him. Remy, I found you. Found you. Thought you could hide from me while you were wrong. Wait, you're the one who plays Remy? Rockman nods. Yeah, no, it's not something you'd find out without digging. I don't know why I took the job, it's been nothing but hell. So I also run this militia gig. The union has no laws protecting the equal pay of immigrant species, and I was never paid as much as anyone else, certainly not as much as Stefan. Upon mentioning the other actor in the room, the Rockman turns back to Ellie. Stefan, we're not at work right now. You don't need to call me Remy anymore. It's just Goss. Goss sticks out his hand, which you instantly shake despite the purpose of your mission here. I know you're like supposed to come to realize that Ellie's just batshit crazy and you should probably stop her, but... Because I mean, at first, like, yeah, he joined the rebellion with the first civil war. Okay, he's evil, kill him. And it's like, well, he was with the divorce. Well, it was a lawyer who was involved in the divorce between him and his wife. Like, okay, and there's rebel protectors, and you know. Now it's like, dude, he's just an actor. No, he needs to die. Anyway, like I said, we're in for the long haul. Finally, an untamed composure of the Rockman is disarmed you, and even Ellie seems a bit reserved. Even still, she sticks to the script. Remy, Calliope Wanbelly knows the truth. She's an honest horse, and she knows a liar well. Goss seems genuinely hurt. Stefan, are you accusing me of getting you fired? We've been friends since day one. You were the only one that treated me like an actual person, and some kind of alien defect or unwanted invader. We used to go for rides in the Equinox. We designed merchandise ideas together. We hung out after work almost weekly. What they did to you was terrible, and it's a large reason why I quit. Being nice to the newcomer doesn't mean I turned my back on you. Michael seems like a good guy, and he's a great actor. Good with kids, and he plays Sammy well. He's certainly nowhere as dedicated to the role as you are, but you can't blame him for a decision made all the way up the ladder to Wentworth Industries, I believe, when they bought the studio. Ellie begins to scream and shout, kicking over tables and tearing up some paintings on the wall. Started by sudden violent action, multiple militia soldiers have abandoned their poker game and now have their hands on their weapons. Liar, liar, you're a rat, a traitor, don't lie to Ellie, she knows the truth. My friends are here, back me up, right? You won't betray me, would you, Superfan? You don't know what's prompting her to act like this, but she turns to you, pleading for yep. Well, the idea of fighting all these mission men doesn't excite you. Stand your ground behind Ellie. Goss seems at a loss, but the other mission men don't hesitate. The threat now apparent. Stage turn hostile and have a fight on your hands. Good stuff. Didn't want to open the door. Gonna need that medbay down. Still have... Ah, there's a plant in there, right. Well, that's gonna be a hit. How about I break down doors initially and deal double? Ooh. Okay, who's dying and why? Get out of there. What? What did we resist there? Alright, this guy should be teleporting out soon enough. And then he too can go and meet Ellie. Ellie the Equinoid. Speaking of Equinoids, this might take a while. So let's get Yule up straight away as well. Major fighting force of the militia station has been eliminated, leaving no one else capable of defending it. Find Goss again. During the fight, Goss appears to have been gravely wounded. By the time you find him, his death already seems imminent. Ellie traces her way around the room, dragging her knife against the walls in deep concentration. Never once does she make eye contact with the Rockman. Finally, she paces back to the center of the room and stands over Goss, staring him in the eyes. This is what happens to traitors, Remy. Do me a favor and say hi to Sammy and a HE double hockey sticks. Ellie performs one single swipe of her knife against Goss's throat, sealing his fate. As Rockman bleeds out on the floor, Ellie wipes the blood of her knife and marches out of the room with less of her usual childlike manner. She's insane! Unfortunately, I don't think we have time for another one of her escapades. Not in this sector, I mean. You could... There's no real need to skip the spider sector, though. Yeah, let's just keep going. We'll reroute the spider town. Actually, I don't think I have the room for Spider Lady anyway, do I? I will have, but not now. Oh no, we'll have plenty of time. I'm going for the multiverse thing, aren't I? Huge object at any stations at this beacon. From the looks of it, appears to be stabbed partially by NG defenders, clearly protecting something important. No need for hostilities. No transport attempting to sneak past the NG patrols. Small weapons room, which kind of sucks. No need to let them die. How much shields do you pierce? None. That's not a lot of shields, is it? Well, you're surrendering already, you win, take a card, let's go. You aren't paying us enough anyway. Nah, we'll keep fighting you. Gonna have to lock down again, which is unfortunate. Okay. Oh wait, I've got Ellie to barge down doors, it's fine. And off she goes! Not a care in the world about all those doors you got in there. Seems you can also stab a ghost, so that's good to know. Kill all smugglers, leave their cargo hopefully intact. Just grab some of the exterior of the ship first. One cargo container, find a strange colored NG defender. Do I have an NG on board? I don't. Sorry. Okay, now where do I get the option to go find a green man? It's not here. Fight the Harmony. Okay, so we will go there. Is this immediately going to send me to the... Yes, I think it will. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Now, thanks for watching. I'll put on the series. See you guys on next episode. Bye, everyone.